Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. And we are live on Art and Tales, a special edition of the Battle of the Yarns, Part Deux. And today we have a special guest tonight. Oh, today, I'm sorry. It's just that I usually stream at night, so it's like tonight.
It's fine. The days blend in together after a certain age. It's fine.
It's so true. And we have Tiny Panda Face.
Hello!
A fellow crocheter, Rumble player. Are you a gamer as well?
I'm not. I'm a podcaster. I scream into a microphone.
That's awesome.
I do crochet streams every so often and scream into the microphone while I play with yarn. So yeah, I'm excited. We were connected by Yarny Witch, who we both love.
Yes, we did. And I got connected with her through Tomby, who is now playing, going around the Americas.
Yes, he is. We love Tomby.
But the wifey, he just celebrated, I think, the 16th anniversary. With congrats to him, with the wifey.
Yay, Tomby. We love a Tomby. We love a good Tomby.
We do.
My camera keeps adjusting, and it's really weird that it keeps doing that.
Oh, I have a great camera thanks to a good benefactor friend, wonderful mod who is Tara Crystal, who is in the house. Good morning, Tara. He's so awesome. He's so awesome. And we have a new person. Oh, thank you so much, Planet Chan.
Hi, Shan Chan. Yay! I love her. How are you? Hi, Shani Poo.
Thank you so much for subbing. I am on my way to monetization. I'm very far away, but still, everything counts. And we also have Patty Quinn. Thank you so much for coming.
Yay, Patty Quinn! Hi, Patty. How are you? Good morning. Oh, my people are here. I love them. Hi.
Your camera is like... Is it like automatically adjusting to where your hands are?
I'm using an iPhone, and it's never done this before.
That is great. That is sick. Actually, it's like moving. It's like moving automatically to your.
Cool, but it's not.
Look, it moves on its own.
I hate it. How do I stop it?
But it's great because it's centralized. It's right. Yeah, I can see it if you go onto the YouTube channel. You can see that it's actually okay. Now it's it's blurry.
I'm trying to look for a setting to make it not do that. It's never done that before ever in life.
Well, it's perfect, because it's right smack dab in the center of your hands and on whatever you're working.
Oh, please don't move. My goodness. Anyway, hi everybody. Yes. So Patty and Shan are my Rumble homies.
Oh.
Yeah. Shan has an art channel on Rumble, a gaming channel on Rumble, has a bunch of channels on Rumble because she just likes making channels, but she's wonderful.
Ooh. Oh, lovely. Maybe I can have her on the stream sometime.
Yeah, she's very artsy. She
nice.
Yeah, so she's wonderful. She's a great conversationalist. So yeah, we'll hook you up with Planet Shan Chan. She's a lot of fun.
Nice. So there you go, Shan Chan. You just got yourself an invite from my stream here, my art stream.
Yay! Yeah, see, this fucking camera is pissing me off. And Patty Quinn, games on Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of? And everybody on the internet knows that I just suck at video games, but I do my best, and my motto is never give up, never surrender.
Aww.
So Yeah,
that.
that is from Galaxy Quest. Tim Allen. But I love
Yeah.
his like never give up, never surrender.
Oh, I love me some Tim Allen. He's a good egg.
So and so I'm playing actually right now Zelda Link to the Past.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So I love it because I'm not challenged by anybody else except myself and the video game. It is challenging. It is hard, actually.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not a big gamer. I do point and click PC games.
Okay.
And then like I'll play co-op with a bunch of other real gamers
Okay.
who just tell me what to play and I'm like, "Okay."
I do my video games with a walkthrough.
What's that?
A walkthrough is so
True. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't it, like cut out for a second. A walkthrough. Yes, walkthroughs are necessary.
absolutely. It's like I feel no shame whatsoever in saying I use a walkthrough
Yeah.
because
Oh, absolutely.
so
Oh.
what are you making first of all, eh?
So, if my camera will stop,
It's alive.
Christmas. I'm making a dumpster fire.
That is so cute.
Yeah, a little emotional support dumpster fire that I've been working on forever because I've been working on this on my stream
Yeah.
because you don't need to count.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's
Yeah.
really easy to do for streams. So because I can concentrate talking to the chat and then just, get this done.
That is adorable.
So now I'm just making the top of it now. Again, no
Okay.
counting. We're just like eyeballing the
Nice.
size. And then we're going to make flames. We're going to make flames for the top with these
Okay.
colors. And I'm going to do some brushing out for the flames.
No. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We loves a good brush out. So I'm using acrylic. For people who don't know, you can't brush out cotton.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm actually using. I'm making Stitch.
Oh my god!
I know. I just finished his ears. Right there.
Oh, that's amazing.
I found this cute pattern online.
Yeah.
And the freebies because I do purchase some patterns once in a
Sometimes.
while.
Yeah.
Like my best patterns are the ones that are purchased, I have to say.
Of course.
But I love me some freebies also. So I'm making Stitch, and I just finished his head, his face. So now I'm gonna start with the legs or the arms. I'm not sure what starts with. I think I'm gonna do the legs because the arms are like you have to do 3 and then you have to crochet around.
Oh.
So I'm not going to do that. And then this is not all that I have left. So I'm using actually cotton yarn. This baby right here cost me almost $4 and it's how much is it? It's like expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive yarn.
Yeah. Cotton's no joke in general.
50 grams, which is 1.7 ounces, 1.75 ounces for $4. That ain't cheap.
No. Oh no. What's it? Hobie. Have you tried Hobie yarns yet?
Okay, so I live up in the Great White North.
Oh.
I live up there, my home, honey.
I'm like trying to find a setting for this camera that's pissing me off. Sorry.
Your face was just like,
I know. Oh, because OBS is like, and I'm just annoyed.
I use OBS for my gaming or when I'm going solo on Arts and Tales.
Uh-huh.
But if not, I use Stream. When I have guests, I have StreamYard. It's just like direct and to the point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna highlight this one.
Stream your face. Yeah. That's true.
And well, let's see. Yeah, so we answered Patty Quinn. So I'm just working. How's everybody? We're all doing good. And
You're working on a Saturday, Patty Quinn?
I know.
Aw, stinky.
Your iPhone is alive.
Yeah.
And thank you. I love your name, Laura Sunder. Thank you so much. Unlocking Laura is actually my storytelling podcast. because I am also a performing artist. I'm a storyteller, traditional storyteller. I do mainly Celtic lore.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, it's kind of on the podcast itself is a kind of on hiatus because I'm working on so many different projects. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna step aside for a while. But if anybody asks me to perform like in real life, like the library or anything, then yes, no, it's I do perform live.
Oh, you're cool. Oh man, this camera.
You're no, go back to where you were. There you are. Wow,
It's
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 so cool.
it's moving on its own, and it's making me angry. Look, it even
It is.
zooms
Yes,
in.
yes, I know. It's
Oh
so
my god! I wish I was dead. Forget like.
cool.
What do I do? I don't know what to do. Uh,
Uh,
Dumpster fire is very fitting. It's very fitting for
yeah.
this.
Is that Tara Cruz says we need to do a charity stream to raise money so that Maria can move to the US.
Yes.
That's so
Oh,
cute. Thank you. But I can't move. I can't leave my family and my friends, and I love them too much, you know.
they could visit you.
Well, my parents were thinking of going to the States. Um I've been around like a few countries already. I've moved around, so um they were thinking of doing it. And I'm like, if you guys move to the States, then I mean I can try to find something. Um
Yeah,
but
finding a job and everything, like it's moving is no joke.
no, it's no joke. So I was born in Peru.
Uh
I
huh.
was raised here in Canada.
Oh, my dad's from Peru.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't
Oh,
ask where.
okay.
Don't ask where. But yeah, my dad grew up in Peru also. His family um got the hell out of China, Hong Kong and China, and
Oh,
they immigrated to Peru, and that's where my dad grew up.
yeah.
So his Spanish is actually better than his Chinese, which is
No, it's
great.
not surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, but yeah, cool.
So, oh, this is a magic ring. Okay, so, and then I was raised here in Canada. I moved when I was 4. I was raised here in Canada, and then we moved to Mexico for a couple years. I was in my teens at that time,
Oh, cool.
and then we all went back in the end to Peru where we stayed for a while. I've moved around a bit.
Yeah.
I lived in like the capital Lima, and then Cusco, and then in the north to a very, very hot city. It was really great up there. I really enjoyed it. But then like my parents were like, you know what, we're thinking of moving to Canada. I've always had like the thing to come back because
That's big climate change.
it is a big climate change.
Goodness.
But hey, you know what? We all kind of moved back. My brother also now lives in Canada with his family, though he doesn't live anywhere near. Um so yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
great.
kind of a,
What do
yeah.
you prefer though? Are you a hot climate person or a cold climate person?
So I like my changes.
Yeah, seasons.
I love my seasons. So in Peru, you don't have that much seasons.
No.
So it's either like in Lima, it's either hot, it's hot and cold, but it's super wet. In Piura, which is where I was living in the north before I came back to Canada, it's always hot. It's like 32 degrees. I don't know how much that is. Terra Crystal, find out how much 32 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit. I really don't know. So like all year round, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So you would have the jumps between 15 degrees to 30 degrees and then back to 17 within one day. So you had like the really big jumps of temperature.
Yeah.
Um, and it made you feel cold even though it was a very, very hot climate. But you got bored of it eventually. So when I moved back to Canada, it was just like, oh my gosh, you get to see, oh, there you go, 89 Fahrenheit, 32 degrees. So almost 90 degrees, you know?
89's not too bad.
No, It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's once it gets into the 90s and above,
Yeah.
then kill me. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, the 80s is just right, especially upper 80s. It's just right for pool beach weather, and then not, not kill
Yeah.
yourself. Still need AC though.
Well, we didn't have ACC.
Uh, well, I'm done.
So that's the thing. I did not have it. You don't have those. You have like in certain areas of the house and like
Yeah, I get it.
because it's
Yeah,
very expensive and you don't have that kind of money over there
yeah,
or there.
yeah. I get it.
Mhm.
We used to, and I'm half Japanese, half Chinese. I used to visit my grandmother in Japan in the summers, and in Japan, summer is stupid, like stupid. And then they also have the humidity because
Yes.
they're in the middle of the Pacific, and her apartment had zero AC, and I don't think we even had a fan, honestly. And she had a small, teeny tiny apartment, and it was like a studio, and we just kept like the door, the
Mhm.
sliding door to the balcony
Mhm.
open,
Mhm.
and it was just me and my mother taking turns
Steaming hot.
fanning each other
Yeah.
in the night. Like we slept in shifts because that's how hot it got.
Wow.
Yeah. And my sister who's younger, she's useless. So like she just slept all night getting fanned. How lovely for her. But like, but yeah, I totally relate to dude. And like my grandmother lived, she lived in like a one of those just like a regular apartment building. So it wasn't like great. It wasn't, glamorous. It wasn't, no AC, nothing. Tiny studio apartment. It was just her at this time. My
Uh-huh.
grandfather passed away, so it was just her, running around naked with her boobs out, and she did, and which is funny because when I was younger, and my grandmother would just walk around with her droopy boobies out. And I asked my mom, I'm like, why is grandma naked? And my mom's like, well, she's old and doesn't care anymore. And now my mother is older than my grandmother. My mother's at that age where is older than where my grandmother was at that time.
Oh boy.
And I cannot imagine my mother running around the house naked. And I said something to her, and I'm like, Mom, would you run around the house naked? She goes, are you stupid? It's like, wow, you still got bouncing bees. Like, are you running around naked? She's like, no. But yeah, there used to be those like giant, and because you lived in Peru and Mexico, those giant cockroaches that fly.
Oh my gosh, don't start me on that.
They'd scatter all over the floor at night. They'd come out at night. And if I mean, I don't know if for anybody who knows a little bit about Japan culture, we slept on the floor.
Yes, yes.
So we slept on the floor with these giant cockroaches who just know not to bother you while you're
Yes.
sleeping. So they don't come near you, but you can hear them.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
And all you gotta do is die. So that
Yeah.
was fun.
So here's a fun fact.
Mhm.
I'm more of like a protector of animals.
Yeah.
I do not like my bugs. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But so in the north, I'm not gonna say it's like savage, but there are like pretty big beasts and pretty
Sure.
like yeah. So in the house that I was living, I was like named the official bug animal destroyer or takeouter.
Take
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Bats would come into their house. Bats. They were just fruit bats or like bug bats. It's like I didn't really care. They were like, oh, they're helping the environment. They're helping getting us rid of all
Did you
the
say that's in the house?
yeah in the house. Bats.
No, thank
Those
you.
like Batman. Yeah,
No, thank
it was
you.
like mine was like a bat cave.
No, thank you.
So, so they would call me up. It's like Maria, there's a bat in the cave. There's a bat in the bat cave. It's like okay, I'll get it out. because I didn't want to kill it.
What do you mean get it out? What do you do with a bat? How do you get rid of a
so
bat?
easy. It's time consuming, but it's easy. Okay. So what you do is you grab something like really hard and then you just bang it against the door that makes a lot of sound, right? And
Okay.
bats work on echolocation.
Right.
So you basically what you're doing is you're messing around with this echolocation. You're making them dizzy and they fly to the ground. Bah! Like with wings stretched, they just fall to the ground. And that's where, and since they're all like, messed up, you grab just a big, thick towel, you gently grab it, and then you take it out and you throw it out.
No.
And that's it.
No. You lost me. When you grab a towel and grab them. No.
You don't grab it with your bare hands. That's dangerous. But you grab
the part, Maria. Where it was very useful for you to tell me in advance that this is a family-friendly stream. Lots of cursing would happen right now. Absolutely not, Maria.
You want to hear some more Tales of the Crypt? I am.
Sure, let's do this. Yeah, let's
all
get
right.
into it.
So, there were coral snakes there.
They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous, but they're deadly. Like literally deadly. Like
Yeah.
one bite of those and you're a goner.
Sure.
Okay, so I learned how to kill those things.
What do you mean, Maria?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, it's Tales from the Crypt. I
love, by the way, that you prefaced all this with, I'm an animal lover.
I'm an animal lover, except that if it's dangerous, I will not hesitate to kill it. I cannot get it out of the house. So it is dangerous. It could kill somebody. Hence, sorry, you're invading space. You're not paying rent. Sure. You have to die. So, I don't know if the chat actually wants to know how to kill a snake.
Chan's talked about a spider cricket landed on her face, so she can go F herself.
There you go.
I'd be dead. I'd set my whole body
on
fire.
So, how do you kill a coral snake?
This is a tutorial. This is an educational stream now, guys. Here we go. Forget the crocheting. No. Who's paying attention to crocheting? Let's learn how to kill a coral snake today.
So, okay. Again, I was called because there's a coral snake, and I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go get the. I'm going to boil some water. So what you do is you get the kettle. You literally get a kettle.
Did you already know how to do this, or did you?
No, I learned. No, I learned. I learned
water? Okay.
No, I learned afterwards. I learned by
camera while you tell the story. By the way.
Okay, cool. Okay. So, so you get a kettle. You boil water, like a nice big chunk.
Okay.
And then you literally let it stream onto the coral snake, not like a gush. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna throw a bucket of water. No, you literally let it like.
Oh my god!
Onto the snake, and it doesn't actually attack you. It just literally coils into itself, coils in, and it dies. So you literally cook the snake.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What do you do with the snake?
Oh, you throw it out. I mean, it's dead already, and its family members will grieve.
And oh my god, is that true?
No, not really. I don't know. These are Tales from the Crypt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Gosh darn! What else did you kill?
We had a plague of scorpions once as well.
She's like, people. No.
No. Well, if I haven't had my coffee, maybe. Yeah. So, if you perchance meet me before I had my early morning coffee, just stay away. Just stay away. It's not healthy for anybody.
I'm drinking a Monster right now.
Okay. No, I've already had my coffee, so all is good in the world.
Do you know anything about iPhones?
No.
No.
Sorry.
It's
Wait, what did I
okay.
do wrong? One,
Invited me on the
two.
show.
No, no, stop it. No, I would never do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Aha!
Aha.
Aha, I see you there.
Counting. The fact that you're doing something that you need to count and having a whole conversation and giving a tutorial how to kill animals is amazing right away,
Oh,
by the way.
thank you. Thank you kindly.
Okay, stop camera tracking on iPhone.
That's a good idea. Hey, Google, how did probably my
How
Google?
to stop? You can disable certain features. Yeah, I don't need a paragraph. Center stage. Setting apps, scroll down, camera, center stage option. Autofocus.
Ah, there we are.
What's center
3
stage option?
and 4. Cha-ching!
Did you do it?
Yeah, I got it. I got my 24 stitches around for the foot. So yeah, we've also, like I said, we've also had a plague of scorpions once.
Did you say a plague?
Yeah, a plague, like literally a plague. But they were tiny. They were tiny little scorpions. They were like this big.
How dare you?
They're tiny. Like, okay, 2 inches if it's stretched out. 1 inch it was if it had the little,
Oh
the
my
little
god,
tail.
they're still scorpions.
So they didn't kill anybody, but they could harm like
They couldn't
so.
they?
Well, no, it will just give you a big bruise or a big, bulb there.
Okay.
But I killed those anyway. Apart from that, it's like I take out I don't kill spiders, for example. Why would I? It
I
helps
don't
me.
know. You kill
It's like,
scorpions instead.
yeah, well, scorpions are kind of like evil. So
Selective animal love.
yeah, it is a selective animal love.
This is all very fascinating, by the way. I'm just gonna. The settings tell me nothing, Maria.
Hey Google, let's see if my Google thing works. Hey Google. Oh, it's not working. Oh, there it is. How do you take off a tracking video from an iPhone? Let's see here.
Apple has implemented strong privacy controls to help you manage app tracking on your iPhone.
Oh,
Here's
sorry.
how to turn off or limit tracking. 1.
Okay.
Control
That doesn't really help, does it?
It keeps saying center stage, but I don't see a center stage setting.
I have an iPad. Let's see here. Let's look here. You can't really see any.
No, not it keeps telling me how to do it for iPad and Mac, but not iPhone.
What is it? What does it say for the iPad?
Center stage. Go to settings and then go to camera.
Oh, camera.
And turn off center stage.
Oh.
I don't want iPad. I want iPhone. Please.
I don't see mine. Grid level, mirror fronts, keep photo normal, preserve settings, formats, high efficiency, camera mode. No, I don't have that either.
Oh. I did this stupid iPhone just did like an automatic update, and of course it like ruined everything.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried avoiding it for as long as I could, and it's just like, no.
No, you're gonna both Google and like Android and iPhone, iOS, they automatically just upgrade you, which kind of sucks because it's like, oh, you messed up with everything.
Yeah. Show detected text? I don't know what that means. I'm just going to turn everything off
Okay.
and see what happens. Show camera control for automatically switching to the ultra wide camera to capture macro photos and videos. I don't know what that means. Intelligently adapt image quality when rapidly pressing the shutter. I don't know. Okay. Well, arg. That's my answer. And we'll see what happens.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put this back on my stand.
One. Now, it says here that I should do a cluster. However, I don't remember how to do a cluster stitch. I have to refresh myself.
Oh, a cluster. That's not just a three.
Let me.
together.
I think so, but oh, there it is. Consisting of 4 unfinished double crochet in 1 stitch. Got it. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go.
It's like a 4 together.
Yeah. Go to settings, camera, select scene detection, then turn it off. Let's see.
I don't think I have that, Shanny face. But we'll see what happens, Shanny Poo. But thank you. Thank you so much for looking it up. Hopefully just turning everything off helped. Where am I? Hello. Hello.
Okay. All right. It's 1. Yeah, that looks fine. There's my cluster.
Nice. Is that supposed to be like a toe?
Yeah, exactly. So stitch has 2 toes. So it's 2 stitches, 2 single crochets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then loopy.
I think turning everything off helped.
Okay, that's good.
Shan says, I got bit by a brown recluse and lived. Shan!
She is alive.
Oh my God. I live in the Midwest now. I'm originally from New York and I escaped. And I live in the Midwest now. And there's so much nature outside. It's stupid. I hate it.
I love nature. I live in a metropolitan. I actually live in Toronto. Somewhere in Toronto because it's so huge.
Yeah.
And I do not like the city like at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nature girl. I've always been. I like to go camping. I like to roughen it up like back in the day.
Sure.
So
unless you come across a snake or a scorpion.
I already know how to handle those. So here's a trick for those of you who do have possible like scorpion things. Hey, and you know what? In Vegas, they actually sell in Arizona, sorry, not in Vegas. In Arizona, they sell popsicles with scorpions in it. Okay.
Yes, they do. I think they sell those everywhere now.
Oh my gosh, you guys eat bugs? Well, from people from Arizona.
It's supposed to be like a novelty.
Ew.
But I'm Asian, so we eat everything. You know what I mean, it's like, well,
yeah, Latin American
seasoning do you have on it?
Latin Americans tend to eat everything as well. So I'm very open, broad-minded with foods, but bugs are just like my limit. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, people in other countries eat bugs because they have to. I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, should I eat a big steak or should I eat a worm? No, they don't have a choice. It's, food is food. Anything that's can be edible will be eaten. So,
fair enough.
Yeah, that's why people eat bugs. Here that stuff like that, the candies and stuff like that are a novelty. They're for funsies. You can buy a box of what is it? Worms, like in like cheese powder or whatever. Again, it's a novelty. Nobody's actually doing that here.
Worms. Oh my gosh. I'll think about the birdies.
Huh?
I'll leave that to the birdie. So
Yeah, I buy worms to go fishing with. So I'm not eating worms because I have an option to eat steak.
oh, medium, rare, super rare. How do you like your steak?
Medium rare, super rare, depending on what kind of steak.
Okay.
It has to be like a really good quality steak for it to be rare. But usually just medium rare. Yeah. My mother likes it super well done. So we all can't like ever share like a steak together. We always have to make one extra one just for mama. So yeah. Yeah. Are you a medium rare or
Yes,
well done?
bloody.
Yes.
Bloody.
Yes. Yes. That's where all the flavor is.
It
Also.
is. It is. Medium rare for the and it's Dreaming Tabitha. Hello, girl. I was on Dreaming Tabitha's stream last night on our party. It was a bit quiet yesterday. Sorry about that, everybody. But we all had so much fun. So Tabitha is the art person, the artist on YouTube, and she hosts every end of the month an art party, which is it's a great to get out of your your circle of comfort, your zone of comfort. So
like an actual party, like in person or
no,
online?
no, online. So she has like several panelists, and there are prompts. And with the roll of the die, they decide what prompt is going to be. So yesterday was the Olympian gods, and we had to do a male Gorgon who was an acupuncturist, had a golden fleece and a trophy somewhere. It was crazy. It was
That
crazy.
sounds like super fun.
It is fun.
You ever watch that channel on YouTube, Jazza?
Oh yes, yes, I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of Jazza.
He has that on his app. He has like an app, and then you could press randomize, and that's what it does. It like gives you like that cool thing to do.
Oh,
It's
cool.
like, yeah, like ogre who ballet dances in a park or stuff like that, and then you have to create art out of it. I love shit like that. Oh, how fun! How fun! Shan, you should do something like that on your channel. That sounds fun.
15.
Yeah, I live in the country.
Okay.
So, which is very new to me.
Okay.
And because I'm from like New York City / the suburbs.
Okay.
And driving here makes me so nervous because of all the animals that cross the road like regularly. And everyone's like, well, driving in New York must be crazy. I could drive with my eyes closed in New York traffic. Here, I'm like,
well, I guess, there are other types of animals you could say when you're
in New York.
driving.
Yeah, I know those animals. I'm familiar with them. I'm one with them. I know, what I'm saying? I grew up with them.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, a deer, like, or just like a surprise little beaver or something. Like,
Oh,
that's the other thing. Like, you feel bad. You're just like, nope, no, don't want to. And you're in Canada, so we have bears here too. I've not seen a bear yet.
Okay, so there are bears. Yeah, there are bears everywhere. So Canada is bear land in general.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen, like, they don't come to the super metropolitan areas except in Vancouver. So Vancouver's on the west side, and it's right beside the mountains. So so actually right now it's pretty much bear season. The bears are coming out of hibernation. They're very much starved, so they go into the cities and eat the trash. Yeah. I have not seen. I went to Vancouver last year. I did not see a bear. I was excited to see one. I did not see it, but hopefully next year I'll go again, and maybe I'll have my luck with
what
the
kind of bears do you guys have?
Black bears, I think grizzly bears.
You have grizzly bears?
I think so. Yeah, more black bears than
Oh.
grizzly bears. Grizzly bears are very like they're very mean.
Yeah.
But black bears. So for example, when I went there, I went on for a holiday. So I did a lot of hiking. I love hiking. And in the area that I wasn't in Vancouver City per se. I was more like outside, mountain range area. And even though I went in August, so I didn't see any bears, but you would have to hike with a bell. You're always hiking, never alone, and you hike with a bell so that they can get scared because black bears do tend to scare easily.
Okay.
Grizzlies, they just go. They're like Kodiaks. They just go and it's like, and we also have Canadian. We also have Canadian bears.
What's Canadian bear?
Okay, so Tabitha on her Etsy, I don't know, it was a limited edition. So she did Drunk 3PO as a Canadian bear, and she had it made in t-shirts. I have one. I am a very proud owner of one of those t-shirts. So she did the Canadian bear. Jade the Drunk 3PO. So yeah, I was hoping we get a lot of raccoons though. We do have a lot of raccoons
Oh,
in the
sure.
city.
Yeah.
And bunnies. We have bunnies.
I know. So do we.
So
I
cute.
know. They are so cute. And like, I feel that, oh God, I feel terrible because like they make like little hidey holes on people's properties. And because I live in the country and everybody has like huge properties to mow, sometimes they have to mow over a bunny.
No.
And you don't know. They don't know because they can't see the bunnies and the property, the yard's so big. But it happens and you feel bad. And then you kind of know it happens because you'll see like
Blood.
no, you won't even actually see them. You'll see just like a lot of
Fur?
like turkey vultures. Sometimes you'll see fur. If you have a dog, your dog will find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like a giant bird or maybe a little bird, a bird will find it and take it. And you're like, no, that means something happened.
How can they possibly not know that?
Because it's baby bunnies.
Oh no.
I know. They're stupid because they do right in the middle of the yard. They find like a little like hill.
Yeah.
And they'll go like in the hill sideways. But sometimes and most of the time, let's turn this into good news. Most of the time, the mower will go right over the hole and hit nothing. Okay. But sometimes
it tragedy.
Sometimes.
Well, they do multiply like rabbits.
Like rabbits.
Like they are. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we have a huge field behind our property. That doesn't belong to us, but our neighbors are awesome and lets us like hang out there. But the field is ginormous, and every so often you'll see like a bunch of like turkey vultures and stuff back there, and you're like, something happened.
Oh,
something happened.
Okay, well, it feeds, I guess.
It feeds other animals. Yeah, that's how we justify it because we have coyotes also.
Okay. So here's a fun.
Yeah.
Story. You reminded me. Okay, so where I was living before in the north, I was working at a school. And every year, I didn't go, but every year they would take the girls to these like it's very close by, but like very poor areas. And poor people over there are very generous.
Mm-hmm.
So they would go for Christmas and the girls would like buy like nice things for the poor kids. And they would just give them out. And when they would, but the poor people wanted to give back also the, like from what they had. So the girls would come back with, I kid you not, bunnies, puppies, vegetables, eggs.
What do you mean bunnies and puppies?
No, like because they breed them. They breed those things. So they would come back with that, and what a friend of mine, well, a flatmate more like of mine, came back with a bunny. No, and I have to say, I've had bunny, like I've had rabbit before, and I really like it.
You mean to eat?
Yeah, to eat.
Yeah.
It's Anyway, so and there I was thinking, I was like, oh yes, at the house we can. That bunny, that rabbit's going it's going into the pan.
Oh no,
I could
Maria!
taste it already, and I'm like,
It like has a
oh,
name and everything
so
already.
thank you for bringing back the bunny. His name is Chester, and I'm like, no, please, you're the bunny that you're gonna eat. No, I can't eat Chester. How am I supposed to eat Chester? His name is Chester. They gave him to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, fine, we'll keep Chester. But so Chester was actually, she didn't bring it home. She kept it at the school that had like a petting zoo area
Uh-huh.
where they had bunnies, they had rabbits, big rabbits.
Okay.
So, but an unfortunate thing happened because this is, so the school has a very, very big, it's a very big property, and it's an open property, colliding with a university that has very, very, very open property. And it has like, instead of like a big building, they have like small buildings so you can walk. Remember that this is a hot area, so you're not really cold any of the time.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. So, and they had, and in this university they had deers. They had, at one point they had peacocks. They got rid of those.
Oh.
And there were coyotes. So
like just hang out outside?
yeah, like they just go into the property and they hang out, and they get rid of pests, things like that. And like the university does nothing, because in order to catch all the coyotes, like it's God and its help. So it's like, no, forget it.
Yeah.
So the next day I want to say, okay, let's go see Chester,
Oh.
because now I've gotten like, now that it has
I'm
a
gonna
name.
hate this story, Maria.
Maybe. Well, apparently Chester had gotten out of his cage and disappeared. And we're probably thinking that the coyotes got him. Now this was a long time ago, so Chester, whether or not it's like he would have died anyway.
Yeah.
So like out of old age. So, yeah, Chester did not come,
There's a lot of dead animal stories today, Maria.
But they're fun stories. You can't say that they're morbid.
Oh my god.
It's like Shan says, I had a bear in my yard one night. I think they came after the bears come after berries. That's definitely true.
You had a bear in your yard? Oh my god. I haven't seen, we have black bears here. I haven't seen one yet. Like, when you go to like Facebook, all the forums and stuff like that. Yeah. People have posted photos of bears in their yard. I have not yet seen one yet. And we have two dogs, two small, tiny dogs. So my fear all the time is that they're gonna go out and a stupid giant pterodactyl or coyote is gonna come. The birds here are like pterodactyls. They're huge. I don't understand why they need to be that big. So big. All right, I am sewing on the top of this.
Tabitha said, "What about bears at the by the beach?"
Well, bears by the beach.
I don't know.
There are bears by the beach?
Well, in Vancouver, yes, because it's literally a seaside city. And the mountains is just like the Rocky Mountains is just right beside it. So yeah, they could have bears on the beach. I've never seen one. Like I said, I would have liked to. I was really excited to see my first bear. I did not see it. It's like I would go out to the window and just stare off and say, "Can I see a bear, please?"
Right?
But
I just want to see one. I don't want to be near it. I don't.
I don't want to be near it, but I just like want to see it and say, "Wow, that is nature."
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, they have it in Virginia. That's right. Okay, so they have them in Virginia. It was the craziest sign I ever saw. I laughed out loud, and then my friend told me that no, they do see bears by the beach. And I'm like, oh wow.
In Virginia?
I guess.
I don't know nothing about Virginia. No, thank you. And in New York, we have deer by the beach. That
But
I'm
it's a
surprised at.
but that's freshwater beach, right? That's a lake.
No,
It's a
no.
sea. It's a
It's sea.
seaside.
That's what I'm saying. It's it's the
Oh,
Atlantic Ocean. So I don't get it. I'm like, what are you doing at the beach, deer? What are you
literally,
like
deer.
deer? Like what's happening? What are you doing? What's popping?
Oh,
Are you
that's
going fishing?
why.
Like, yeah, isn't that interesting? It's so weird that there's wildlife by the beach. There's like a ton of them too. Um, and it's like it's not in the middle of the city, it's in the suburb area where the
Okay.
beach is.
Well, I guess I mean that kind of makes sense because if it was like super populated, I guess the deer wouldn't go there.
Oh no, the animals in New York don't care. They become acclimated to like all the
Oh,
people.
wow.
Yeah, it's so weird, and like it's starting to they're starting to migrate and more into the city area.
Wow.
So like in Queens, that's where I'm from. Which is more like it's suburby but urbany
Yeah.
suburby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like we we're starting to get more deer, definitely more foxes, like all the foxes,
Okay.
which is probably good because then they catch all the squirrels.
Yes. Because
Um
squirrels are like they can be a plague. They're cute, but they can be a plague.
oh yeah, they're awful. And then and what you call it, and the rats too.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
yeah, so I mean it's nice
The
if the
pests.
foxes, yeah, all the pests. um I hate sewing, by the way. This is
Oh, okay. Would you pay for somebody to sew every time that you
yes,
need?
yes, every
I knew
time.
it.
I
I
hate it.
knew
I hate this part. I wish I could just go to bed now. I don't want to do this.
it.
But
Mine is the
yeah,
pet. Okay.
no, go on. What happened?
Um. No, you were talking about the pests.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, all this wildlife is starting to come into the more city areas. And
Okay.
and in Manhattan they have hawks.
Hawks.
Giant
Wow.
hawks that now perch on top of skyscrapers and stuff like that. And so people are coming back to their cars that are parked in the street with full dead bloody animals on top of their
Wow.
cars because the hawks will catch them,
Of
eat them on top of
course.
cars, and just
And
leave
then
them
leave
there.
them. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, this is cute. In North Carolina, they have wild horses. I can't believe there's still wild horses. I mean, it's awesome, but that's so cute. It's like, do you imagine just going to the beach and all of a sudden you see like a pack of wild horses just running across? Oh,
That's crazy. Yeah,
that'd be
wow.
so nice.
They're crazy though. You don't want to go near them.
No, I don't want to go near them, but just to look at them like from afar. Come
There
on.
are still, you know what I found out just the other day?
What?
There are still wild cows.
They're wild cows?
Yeah, like somewhere like in the middle of America. A Rumble streaming buddy of mine said he went to go visit a homie, and they went to go look at wild cows. And you can, I mean, for as a recreation, they kind of just like, they're not mean to them, but like you kind of mess with them because the cows aren't dangerous.
Okay, yeah.
You know, they're cows. We're not talking bulls. But yeah, you can go and kind of like play with them.
I guess so.
But
Yeah,
I
sure.
couldn't believe there's wild cows.
I've heard of wild turkeys and wild horses, but I've never heard of wild cows.
Yeah. Shan
Wow.
says I keep trying to get peeps to come here to ride horses. The wild horses, Shan. I'm not riding a wild horse.
I'd go. I want to learn how to ride a horse so much. I just don't have anybody in my vicinity who can
I'm
teach me.
surprised all the traveling in the places you live, you haven't yet.
No, because having a horse is like expensive, and
But
even horseback riding like lessons, they're
Yeah.
expensive as well. So
they'll take you because in New York you can do that. Like we ride my ex-husband as a, I think, birthday gift one year. I don't know why he did this, but it was I guess it was a nice gesture. But like he booked a horse riding session around the Bronx, which you
Okay.
totally could, because there's like parts of the Bronx, there's parts of New York, like even when it's like urban, has like wooded areas and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And so we rode, we and they'll teach you how to ride a horse during the horse riding session.
Oh, that's so fun.
So don't look up horse riding lessons. Just look up horse riding.
Oh.
Because they'll
Okay.
just show you how.
Okay.
They're not gonna give you a horse and be like, bye.
Why not? I want a
horse. Good luck.
horse.
But like my ex-husband liked to like show off a lot. And so he's Dominican, but from like the Dominican Republic. And
Okay.
so he did a lot of horseback riding as a kid growing up. And so I guess he wanted to show off. I don't know. But like he got on his horse and just rode off and left me. I'm like, okay, thanks. Bye.
That's men. That's men for you.
No, it's not all men.
Oh, it's just him. Okay.
It's just him. It's just him. Because,
okay.
Dated many other men and they, no.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So he says, oh, okay. So Shan Chen says, I checked it. Yeah, okay. Keep running just right. And we have wild turkeys over here. Oh, wow. So can you go hunting for wild turkeys?
Yes, here you can.
Oh.
There's a season for it, and you absolutely can. And obviously they're not going to be farm turkeys where they're big and fat and whatever. They're much skinnier.
Okay.
I have to take all this out. I started.
No.
Yeah.
Well, at least you don't have to frog it completely.
Yeah. It's just the sewing part. Ugh.
My little foot is coming along beautifully.
It looks gorgeous. Don't you love it when it looks like what it's supposed to look like?
Yes.
Oh, it's already so cute. But yes, you can absolutely hunt wild turkeys. New York has wild turkeys also. Do you guys not have wild turkeys? I just assume Canada has every single animal ever.
They could, but like I said, I live in a metropolitan area, so most likely we do have wild turkeys. I've never seen wild pigs either. Like Tabitha says, I saw wild pigs in Georgia. Even their little babies on the side of the road, so cute.
Yeah,
Aww.
I think down south, I think there was like something that just happened. I think I want to say in Texas or near Texas or something where a bunch of wild pigs got out or was like terrorizing a neighborhood or something. Because pigs are nothing to mess with. They're not cute, lovely creatures.
No, they're not like Charlotte's Web type of.
No, they're not. They're like even the ones you farm, like they'll eat you.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't feed them regularly,
I'd rather eat them on bacon.
Exactly. Bacon. We love the bacon. So yeah, if anyone feels bad about eating pork chops or bacon, whatever, just keep in mind they don't like you. And if you stop feeding them, they will eat you flesh and bone raw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's actually a story, and Shan probably knows this story because she follows true crime and stuff like that. But there is a story of this farmer who would go into town, go to bars and stuff, pick up prostitutes, and then bring them back, to be like, hey, I'll pay you for the night. And then he'd murder them and feed them to the pigs. And that's what the pigs would eat. And the pigs were like, cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So like Babe, like that cute movie of Babe is like, no.
No.
Oh,
no. Man. Yeah. Pigs couldn't give two damns about us.
But they're so cute.
Are they? Yeah, I know. You ever see what's it called? The little pigs, what are they called?
Piglets?
No, they're actually little pigs. Like they don't grow big at all.
Like midget pigs?
Midget pigs is a great name.
It's,
hold on, I'm looking it up. Small.
I don't have plastic joints. I got to get them on Amazon. That's okay. Plastic joints are always good.
Oh, I have them. I wish I could just give them to you. It's like, oh, you can borrow mine. I have many sizes.
Dang. No, I'll just get Amazon.
Teacup pigs.
Teacup pigs?
Micro pigs or mini pigs.
I like midget pigs.
Midget. There you go. Pot-bellied pigs.
Oh, okay.
Pot-bellied.
Oh, nice, nice, Tara. Nice.
Pot-bellied pigs. Pot-bellied pigs. Yeah, they're so cute.
If you want to share, oh, you're going through OBS. I'll find it and I'll show it to the chat there. Pot-belly pigs. All right.
You can keep them as a pet. I don't know why it keeps showing me Vietnamese pot-bellies. Those are not cute. But the ones that they have here,
Like a mini pot-belly pig?
I guess.
Okay, let me show. Let me present, share screen, pot-belly.
Mini pigs.
What, like this one here?
Oh my god! Hello.
Like this one's cute, right?
It's so cute.
This is cute.
It's so cute.
It is very cute. Oh,
that one can't eat you yet. Hello. Hi. Boop, 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 boop.
Cute, quirky, and picky.
Yeah, if they stayed that size, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, if they stay that size, that's cute. I couldn't eat that, but those are cute.
Yeah.
The mini potbelly pigs. Okay.
Yeah, you're legit allowed to have potbelly pigs as pets.
Oh.
As domestic pigs, pets. Because apparently they're super smart. They're like smarter than dogs.
Okay.
You can
Oh
train. Look at that face.
That
Hello,
is cute.
Face. Hello.
That is cute.
Hello. And you can put them in your pocket.
Look at that.
Oh my god, look at you. Yes, eat vegetables, not me. Thank you. Thank you. You ever you want to? Oh God, what's that place in the Caribbean? The Bay of the Pigs, where you can swim with pigs in the ocean.
Oh man,
I mean?
Yeah, but I would never have thought of that.
Yeah, it's Bay of the Pigs. I think it's called Bay of the Pigs, or maybe that's the name of a war. Maybe it is. It is Cuba. My bad. No, that's not what I mean, guys. Don't get me in trouble. We're not declaring war on Cuba. Hello, Cubans. Where are we? Swim.
So it says insert joints and put
pigs. Bahamas. Yeah, it's swim with pigs. You could do that in the Bahamas.
Oh wow, that's pretty cute, actually.
It's called Pig Beach, and they just live there in the beach, and you just hang out with them on the beach.
Oh wow. Well, a pig, I guess, wouldn't be like my choice animal to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I just realized that I messed up here, like from the beginning, because it was supposed to be light blue.
Oh, as a pad?
And then change.
But you can add a pad.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a pad.
Yeah. That'll add structure to the bottom of it anyway.
There it is, see?
Yeah. No, I think adding the pad would be better because it'll add structure.
And also I won't have to frog the entire thing because I literally just finished. I genuinely just finished.
Yes. Anything that will avoid frogging.
So now here's the thing. So I have I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to cut off. I'm going to sew it off. Well, yeah, sew it off. But I do have one more layer of decrease that I have to do here. But since I don't have my my stuffing is downstairs actually. I don't have my stuffing, so I can't stuff it, and I need the joint.
Oh, again, I wish I could just pass you stuffing.
I know.
I have everything here.
You see, I usually don't crochet on too much on stream because it's very slow work.
Yeah.
I do other types of art, but I think I'm going to have to go anyway because this is all I have left of blue, and I have another blue that I need to use in order to start.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut this up, but with enough yarn that I can do the decrease, another 6 decreases around that much
All right.
probably.
Make sure.
There. That should be enough. And it's enough also to sew it. So there we go. We have a little leg on my
It looks
stick.
good.
It looks cute, isn't it?
It looks so cute.
With his little toes.
Yeah. Oh, I love the toes. Do you? Oh God. Do you
What?
crochet clothing?
No. So I did once. I did one thing. I'm gonna pull up my here we go. My crochet portfolio.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Well, it's just a Google file
Mm-hmm.
because I'm too lazy to actually do a portfolio.
Do people have actual portfolios?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I document absolutely everything now.
I have photos of everything. I have it in my Google Photos
Yeah.
album.
Yeah. And then now I do albums. And
Mhm.
then the albums I do have. Okay. So I did do one piece of clothing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull this up. There it is, Maria's art portfolio. That's one portfolio. But then I don't think I'm not sure if I have the finished.
Are we supposed to see this? Because we can't.
Yeah. But just a minute.
Oh,
Give
okay.
me a second. There it is.
Oh, look how cute.
So this is what I did. They called it Mantle of Moses, my friend.
Wow, you crocheted that whole thing?
And it's all crocheted.
That's
me when I had
beautiful.
like a piece. I tinted my hair pink, but in order to do that, I had to decolor it.
Yeah.
And then the pink just left.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the only piece that I did. But these are all like my projects that I've been doing over the years. I started off with ponies. Well, I started off with these. These are like cell phone cases.
Yeah.
And then I went on to ponies, lots of ponies. And then this one was my first real like character.
Oh, cute. She's like a Disney character or something.
She is Ladybug. She's an anime character. And then this was from Locky, the lockdown dog.
Oh.
My dad has this one. My dad's a vet, so he wanted that one, and I just gave it to him.
I used to custom people's pets.
Yes.
And which is it's really cool if they come out right, but like I got so sick of it because it just took so long, and then you have like the pressure of like it has to look like your pet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I did that once and then never again. These are actually pens. These are pens.
My God, shut up.
Yeah, it was such a great idea. A friend of mine said, "Hey, can you make me pens that are like tulips?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I just did the tulip, and then I just stuck it onto the pen, and she would write. And then the pen was changeable, so like the cartridge was changeable, so she could change and keep the tulips.
Oh,
and then
cute.
and then other people started asking me for like roses. These are also pens.
There are crocheters who just make flowers and then like sell like the whole, like they're a flower shop.
Yeah. This one was an original, actually. These are original. So another friend of mine asked me to do like the philosopher. She studied philosophy and singing. She's an opera singer. Amazing stuff. So actually, there is no pattern except for the doll. The rest, all the clothing I had to base off of images that come like from the 16th century. Like, for example, here, Descartes, Kant, David Hume. We don't have real pictures. There are no patterns for the clothing, so I had to make up the clothing. St. Thomas Aquinas, St. Augustine, and then the three, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. And she asked me, it's like, okay, can you make me like 3 Aristotles, 2 Kants, and things like that. So she made a very, very big order.
Or is it just for her own personal collection, or did she use them?
Yeah, so these ones were for her personal collection. She has these, and then she gave away the extra ones. to people that she
Aw.
knew that she wanted. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's lovely.
So this was my first purchased crochet pattern from Crafty Intentions. I love that place. They make all these really cool fantasy like crochet animals.
Oh, cool.
And by the way, this is not a real dog, by the way. This is a crocheted dog.
Look at that. You made that one?
Yeah.
What
And
did you do?
each-
Was that a brush out or did you use the
No,
the
I
yarn?
actually used the yarn. So I would wrap the yarn around my finger like this,
Yeah.
and then I would cut it, and then I would sew it one piece at a time over all the dog. And it's a big dog.
Oh my god, that's individual freaking
Individual.
Oh god. That's like the
That-
worst part about fur. That's
Yeah.
part of the reason why I don't do pets anymore.
Yeah. This
'Cause I
was supposed to
can't.
be somebody's pet. They bought it. They gave it back because I had to fix it. I fixed it and then never came back for it. They paid me, so I'm like, okay. Now it's with my dad.
Yeah.
Or I think I have it. I don't know. This is another one that I made and sold very quickly. Like these are all like this is like my history of crochet.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
this
so
one was
cool.
another one. These two did not have a pattern, so it was based off an image that somebody said. It's like, hey, can you make these for me? And I'm like, sure. They were super soft.
Do you
So
work
this
with
is-
Chanel?
Yes, I do.
You do. Yeah.
I do work with Chanel now. Now,
Now, me too. I just started like a little while ago and I avoided it for so long.
it's
I
really
hate-
hard.
It's so hard because I hate the shedding. But like once you do it and you like touch it and you're like, it's so nice.
So here, I think I have a picture of Lily. Lily the bunny. There she is. So this is all Chanel. It's a big bunny,
yeah.
big huge bunny, and she's very squishable. It's very soft, and it's all Chanel.
I know. Yeah, once you do it and you're successful at it, you're like,
Yes.
all right, I get it.
So, so that's Mushu. This is a dragon that I did recently. This Count Dooku, the video. This is also Chanel, right here. That little turtle. And I have very few of these left because I like to sell my things. I don't like to keep them too much.
Yeah.
So that's Ventress, Asajj Ventress. So these are starting to get like a little bit more complicated. This was a joint project in which I did the doll. I embroidered the eyes, etc. And then a friend of mine did the skirt and the little blouse.
I was going to ask you if you sewed.
No, I don't. I was starting to learn how to sew.
Yeah.
But then, no.
Yeah, same journey.
Oh. I mean, I would love to sew. Don't get me wrong. I would really like to sew, but it's so hard.
I know. Same journey, girl. You don't got to same journey. I have a sewing machine and everything that an old neighbor of mine gave me. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful machine. And I made a few pillows and I was like, this is not for me. I'm not.
I have an Ahsoka Tano cosplay that I still have to finish. It's there. I think it's been there for like a year or 2 years now. And I want to finish it, but I need somebody to help me with the sewing and the sewing machine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. Not my thing. Just because you do one art and you're artistic doesn't mean you could do all arts. And I think people need to understand that. Because people would mistake that all the time. They're like, oh, you must be really good at sewing. Because you crochet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope.
Not necessarily. No, it's true. Those are facts.
And the knitting. Are you one of those people who get annoyed if people refer to what you're doing as knitting?
Knitting, yes.
Are you? You're on
He's like, I do not knit. Knit is a whole other ball thing. And I personally, this really does annoy me sometimes. Like when people see me crocheting, and it's like, you know what? My grandmother used to do that as well. You remind me of my grandmother. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure that your grandma is a lovely person, but crocheting is not just for grannies.
Can I tell you, that reminds me of like an unrelated but related story. When I was on dating apps years ago, some guy messaged me saying, "Your smile reminds me of my mother's."
Thanks. I mean, I guess it was a compliment for him. I mean,
I guess. I don't know.
not really like something like a pickup line, but okay. Sure. Thanks.
Right. Duly noted, sir. Okay, bye.
Never heard from her again.
Yeah, what the fudge, dude? Like,
And I had that recently. Yeah, it's like from a colleague at work. She knows that I crochet, so I smuggled my crocheting. So right now I'm working. I have a day job as a receptionist.
okay.
Which is why I'm looking for another job, which I'm anxious to.
Yes,
I'm
we're
waiting.
sending good vibes. We're sending
Yeah,
good vibes if you get that
thanks.
call. Yes.
So and she knows that I crochet, so I brought it. I really can't crochet. I'm not supposed to at reception.
Sure. Yeah.
Which kind of sucks and defeats the point of like being at reception. You're isolated from everybody.
Right.
You really don't talk to anybody except people coming in, and it's like, okay, what do I do with my dead time?
Right.
So sometimes I'd like to like put my hands to use. Yeah.
Sure.
So well, they caught me once, and they're like, please don't do that. And I'm like, fine. But I do smuggle sometimes. I smuggle it. So the other day I was working on Stitch. I brought it because I was like, okay, you know what? I don't care anymore. I need to
Right.
relax. This is
Right.
I'm going through an anxiety crisis. And my colleague is like, oh, the crochet. You remind me so much of my Nona. And I'm like,
Why?
okay. Yeah,
Thank
like,
you for
okay.
trying to be relatable to me, but like, stop.
This ain't working. This ain't working. I'm like, oh yeah. I just kind of more like ignore it now.
Yeah.
Because afterwards, all the stuff that I do, they're like, ooh, oh my gosh, I never knew you could do crochet. And can you do like granny squares? And I'm like, you're kidding, right? You just saw the masterpiece that I did of Mushu and you're asking me for granny squares, or blankets. It's like, oh yeah, my grandma used to like crochet blankets. And I'm like, dude, I'm way like, no offense to the blankets, but you know what? There are other things that you can crochet.
Well, real crochet snobs, and there are out there,
Yeah.
consider amigurumis not real crocheting.
Wait, what? How dare they?
They said there's no skill in amigurumis.
Oh, really? And what do
Yeah.
they do?
These are like the people that do like, sweaters and blankets and, stuff like that.
Oh, right.
So they say that we amigurumi crocheters are not real crocheters because our skill, it's basically because all they see is us doing magic circles and single crocheting around.
Right. And so this is not a crochet, piece. And then just sticking it together and creating an entire image. That's not crochet.
Right. Like,
Thanks.
right. Sorry, we're not making your boring, stupid blankets. Like, how many blankets can you possibly have?
Okay, I'm going to share. Mrs. R to the Icky just sent me. Mrs. R to the Icky is an amazing artist. And she just sent me an image of a friend who crocheted Spider-Man for her son, little Spidey.
Oh, I love that.
With Chanel.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that on
cool.
Facebook. Yes, I want to make those so badly. They're so popular now.
Really?
It looks super easy too.
It is super easy. You have like two big so you have here like one circle, the other circle, and then you have a couple. This is super easy to make. The only thing that I would say is like, okay, like the changing of colors can be a little bit tricky with Chanel.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that's awesome. That looks so good. That looks amazing.
So cute. Yeah, it's so cute. What are your feelings
Yes.
on using felt as eyes or to do faces.
Oh, I like it. I don't
Do
mind.
you?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
I prefer that than crocheting a piece of eye
Okay.
because I feel that the crochet part is just too thick. You know, it's just too clunky. Whereas felt, it's thinner, so it looks like more refined in my opinion. I'm not opposed as to crocheting your eyes and doing them, but I prefer felt.
What's your thoughts on safety eyes? I
Not
mean,
just
if
not
you're
the googly eye.
okay, yeah. If you what?
If it's not googly eyes, I like them, and I like the 3D eyes also. There are 3D eye safety eyes,
What do you mean?
as in like they actually. So no, I genuinely, it's like you grab the eyes and you move them around, and they're actually you feel like they're actually looking at you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're so good. You can get those on Temu or AliExpress, and they're good. I mean, I've worked with them, and they just make the whole character like seem more real. Like it's
How
actually look at it.
how lucky are we, by the way, as like
Yes.
little crafty
Yeah.
peoples living in this day and age where we can just Google anything we need, by
Yes.
the way.
Yes. Agreed. 100%.
Because I'll be working on a project and I'll realize like, ah crap, like I'll need safety eye, like certain types of safety eyes or noses for this, or like bells or whatever it is. And I could just go right on Amazon,
And
dude.
find it.
Yeah, anywhere. And like just be like, all right, it'll be here in 2 days.
You know that I have it on my Amazon on my Canadian Amazon wish list, but there are glow in the dark safety eyes.
Yes, I've seen those. Yes, yes, yes,
So
yes, yes.
awesome.
I wonder how good they work. Because I know like because glow in the dark anything is always like sketchy. You know what I mean?
Well, I have glow in the dark yarn, which I haven't used, but it does glow in the dark because I have it in my room.
Okay.
And when I turn off the lights, it's like glowing like a greenish, and I'm like, whoa! I want to make like a demigorgon from Stranger Things from that yarn. That's
Okay.
one of my to do projects that I have it there.
I think a lot of people has made like Oogie Boogie with the glow in the dark.
There you go. See, yes, also.
But like I saw like a YouTube video. Did you have to like leave it out in the sun first?
No, not really.
Oh, what brand did you get then?
Oh, I got one from Temu. It was a long time ago, like 2 years ago. I don't remember. It's the same one that practically sells in Michael's anyways.
Because the person on YouTube that I watched, I forgot which brand. I want to say Burnett came out with a glow in the dark, and it didn't work great.
Oh.
So if yours is better,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mine. I can assure you that mine glows in the dark.
cool.
I mean, you have to put it under this light anyway.
a light,
It's like any glow in the dark.
right.
But it does work.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No, so fun.
I can't. Do you work with like fuzzy yarn? I can't do your fuzzy yarn. That's why I asked you with that dog if you used fuzzy yarn. That's what I meant to ask you.
That's okay. So I bought that. That was a purchased pattern because it used fuzzy yarn, but I never got my hands on the yarn itself. So I had to put like one by one, like the
Yeah.
I'd
rather do what you did. I can't. I tried fuzzy yarn once, and I had such an aneurysm, and I was like, I'm done. You can't find your stitches, and I don't. I watch these people.
Oh, yes, I have used fuzzy yarn. Hang on a second. I have here
Okay.
Bonnie the bunny.
The bunny.
Yeah, Bonnie the bunny, which is kind of bad of me because I had a colleague once, an intern from the office, whose name was Bonnie, and I'm like, oh, there he is. That's fuzzy yarn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. What was your experience with it? Like
I could not count for the life of me. That body right there, Bonnie, is too big for his head.
Is it? You can't
tell. So that's the thing. You can't tell because I put in a red scarf, and that made it more proportional. But it was really hard. really hard.
Yeah.
I got lost so many times. I had more stitches on the body than they should have. And then to frog it, it's really difficult to get back. So I just like no. No, never again. Maybe like for like the like Lily's the other bunny, the big bunny, she has a fuzzy tail, but that's it. That's as far as I'm gonna go with fuzzy yarn. It's terrible to work with.
It's so pretty though, isn't it? Like I wish I could I was one of those people who could like work with it more like other people.
Yeah,
But
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to work with it, but I got so lost, and I'm like, no, this is not worth my time.
no, it's not. Absolutely not. 'Cause first of all, crocheting's supposed to be soothing, okay? Not freaking make me want to set things on fire. I can't. That and I think was it the scrubby yarn just to make a like a scrubby dishcloth?
Oh wait, she was on Thursday. Yarn Witch. She took out the script. She works with that yarn.
She's so good though. Like she's like I can't with her, but
Wow.
yeah, the my patience. I need to be able to see the chenille, and it's the hardest thing I will do.
Yeah, I think that would be my hardest because it's like no.
Yeah, chenille already is it's too for me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And there's like,
Yeah.
okay, like once you recognize what a stitch looks like on chenille, you're like, okay, cool. And I
Yeah.
guess that's what people who work with like fuzzy yarn and scrubby yarn
Yeah.
or feel like also. They're like, oh, you just recognize what the stitches look like on this type of yarn. No.
No, that does not happen. That is so not happening.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna have to run down because I'm out of yarn. Like literally.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's all. So I have to go get my other yarn. I might as well go get the big
Get your joint
the
connectors
stuffing.
and everything.
No, I don't have my joint. I have to buy
Oh,
them.
you don't have them at all.
I don't have them at all.
Oh.
That's the problem. I have to get them on Amazon.
Oh, I wish I could just.
I know. I wish you could just send it to me also.
I know.
But you know,
All
what? Life is hard. All right, I'll be right back. Chat, entertain Tiny Panda for me.
Hi, chat. Ba 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 ba. Channy Poo, how are you? Thanks for hanging out with me, girl. Tara Crystal being the best freaking chatbot ever. Shan Shan says, Oogie Boogie. Yes, I've made Oogie Boogie. I don't think I can share my screen here. My Oogie Boogie is not glow in the dark, but it can. I made so the mouth opens, and I have to keep moving my hands so the camera comes back. Ugh, I have to look for these settings. But yeah, I made it so that when the mouth opens, you could put things in the mouth. My Oogie Boogie. Anyway, Tara Crystal says, yes, ma'am, it's my job. That's dope. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not used to not reading the chat every 2 seconds during your stream. So that's dope. Blah, blah, blah. Fred says, sucks that I missed Pantsless Friday. Yes. Hi, Fred. Plant Shanshan says, Tiny, did you see my chat about my wheel? No. What wheel? Tell me about your wheel. Vima's Crochet says, hi, just found your channel. Hi, Vima, welcome to the channel. Maria stepped away for a second to go get more yarn and stuffing, but she welcomes you, I'm very sure. Fred says, now you're sewing pants on Saturday. No pants today. It could still be Pantsless Saturday, Fred. You know, sultry Saturday. This is a family-friendly stream, everyone. Yes, everybody, welcome Vima. Hi. Vima Crochet, are you working on anything today? I'm making a dumpster fire, and Maria is working on Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Shanshan says, I made a wheel with drawing prompts you can spin with rants. If I draw your prompt, I will send you the art. I don't know what that means, Shanshan, but I'm loving every bit of it. Yeah. Explain or just send me what it is that you're doing.
Hello there. I'm back,
Hi!
and I brought stuff.
Yay!
Okay, so I haven't sold this one yet, but this is the latest character that I just did.
Oh,
Also,
cute!
Sailor
you- are-
Jupiter.
Are you an
I-
anime girl?
Yes. I love anime. I love Sailor Moon.
Oh, look at
There.
her eyes.
So these are embroidered.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
beautiful.
you can't really see her. Let me see if I can.
What
There it is.
size? What size thread do you use to
This one
embroider?
Oh, for embroidery,
Yeah.
I just use a normal, like a normal thread,
regular thread.
just regular thread, and just very slowly, just go around.
Oh my god, you have so much patience.
So you can't really see her with the light, though. Let's see if I can.
That's beautiful.
There. Well,
You
maybe.
literally drew eyes with thread.
Yeah, you draw eyes with thread. There it is. There you go. A little bit of shading there. So that's one, and everything. There's my brand, the Geeky Crochet.
Oh, I love that. Look at her skirt.
It's a cute mini skirt.
Did you see Yarn Witch's last goth girl that she used?
No.
She does this thing where she takes crochet kits and then she makes it her own.
Oh yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. And the
think she
last one she did was a goth girl. She gave her like giant boobies. It was
nice. So that's what. Well, this is the one that I did recently, and then I got the yarn, the glow in the dark yarn that I got from Temu. The one that I did work.
cool. Yeah.
Just glow yarn knitting. Oh gosh, I can't see it. There it is.
Oh, it's so small.
It's very small. That's the thing. I thought it was going to be bigger, and I left a review. It's like, hey, dude. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean, I have more, but
yeah, that's the thing about like buying stuff from Temu and stuff. Like you don't really. It's very misleading.
It's misleading, but you know what? I think this is really good quality. Because it does glow in the dark, and I'm going to be making some big. I really want to make that Stranger Things, the Demigorgon with it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's going to be a big project. Maybe I'll do that for Halloween. There it is.
Are you going to do it on stream?
I don't know because I don't have a pattern. So I would have to be making the pattern from scratch.
Yeah. So like that's the thing of like people are like, "Oh, can you like you know, when's your next crochet streaming stream blah blah blah." And it's like I do the same thing you do. I don't really use patterns. I just like make up my own. I write my own patterns and it takes it takes a long time to figure them out.
Oh my gosh, they have no idea.
Yeah, and so to translate that into a stream is like, do you guys really want to see this? You don't want to see me like frogging every 5 minutes.
Because it is frogging. It's like incredible.
Yeah, it's frogging. It's writing down, taking notes and counting, and it's like you guys don't want to see this.
So that's the reason why I don't do patterns. Like I don't create my own patterns. Because I'm very lazy.
No.
to actually jot down. So if I had somebody beside me jotting down the notes, 3, 4, hang on a second, jotting down the notes of all like what I would do, I wouldn't have an issue. It's like, okay, let's create like this but the fact that I have to like stop and then I have to write down and then I go again and then I stop, it's like it kind of cuts my flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean because I do, I do that. And like, it's like, do I have to write down 6 stitches in a magic ring? Like every time I write a pattern, it's like, I know I'm doing that,
So
yeah, I totally get it.
Oh, we have a new person in the chat, Vilma's Crochet.
Yes, they said they just found your channel and they just subscribed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I not only do crocheting, I am known as the Geeky Crochet, but I also do a lot of other arts. I might as well show you guys. Tara Crystal has seen it for like 7 or 8 times. I finished this one, Inuyasha, on what is it? Copic markers, alcohol markers, and ink
Cool.
a couple weeks ago. It's big. It's a 9 by 12. So I do that sometimes. And then I have wonderful guests like Tiny Panda. You know,
Yay. And soon Shan Chan will
yeah,
be
Chan
on
Chan's
soon.
going to be on the channel soon as well. I got to DM her. We'll see how we can connect.
Yeah,
For some
she's also on
crocheting.
Discord. I'll send you her Discord.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And Vima says she's working on a tablecloth for her upcoming video tutorial.
Nice.
Yes. Hurrah, hurrah. We love fellow crocheters.
Yes.
I love finding new crocheters through streams and stuff like that. There's not that many of us.
No, they're not. I mean, I guess this is like an I would say this is a resurging art because it's not lost.
No,
People-
definitely not lost.
And people are coming back to it. Like a lot of
It happened a lot during the pandemic, when
Yes.
everybody was bored and they're like, "What do we do?" And for some reason, crochet was a thing. I think the appeal was you can make your own toys. You can make your own
Yes.
plushies.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I think that was the appeal, and because you can.
Yeah. You actually can.
Yeah, we do it, and
Sure enough.
I know what you call it. So, and you can make your own clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, by the way. Making clothes, I'm terrible at it. I'm currently trying to make a sweater and slippers simultaneously, and I can never get the sizes right. I can't make a hat to save my life. I can't. Like, no. It's like I follow the pattern like exact. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. I know how to count. I'm like,
But you can't. Oh wow. You see, I guess I'm not that like into making clothes. I'm more like a geek size. I love to do like these characters like Sailor Moon
Yeah,
or
same,
Lord of the
same.
Rings or
Yeah.
Star Wars. I was like, I prefer to make these like plushies
Yeah, same.
than to make. It's just not appealing. I did do a lace tiny blanket that was really like interesting to do. I've never done lace, so it was a thin thin cotton yarn with a very
Wow.
very tiny like hook.
Yeah.
And I found a tutorial online, and all I did was just like do it again, watch it again until you got into the rhythm, and then it's like, okay, I don't need this because now I know what I can do. It was really interesting, but it was just like I love seeing other people do it, but me doing it is a different thing.
Right, of course. Right. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't work with those people who crochet like the thread like
Oh, they're amazing stuff. Huh?
gorgeous, beautiful work, and I follow them just to like stare at them, but there's no way. There's no way. There's no, and none of them live here. None of them speak English, and they don't live here. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know.
You know what? I wanted actually. So my best, another one of my favorite crochet doll patterns is this Russian woman, and I actually wanted to learn Russian because the best patterns that I found were in Russian.
Can I tell you what I did once?
Okay, now you gotta tell me.
Yeah. Oh my god. So it like towards the beginning of me starting to crochet, this was like I think it was my first commission. Somebody asked me to make their adorable chihuahua.
Okay.
And I didn't know how. And so I looked up a pattern online and I found like the perfect, like it looked exactly like his dog. Like exactly with the like everything. And then I looked up the pattern. It was free.
Okay. Oh, that's so good.
100% in a different language. I don't remember which language. I want to say Russian. Okay. I want to say Russian. And I could not, and it saddened me so much because I was like, I need this pattern. Like, I need to know how to do this pattern because it was so cute. It was so good, Maria. I ran through the whole thing and deciphered what each a thing meant, and
Wow.
rewrote and translated it just from like knowing what it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay,
You did that.
I
Oh my god.
did. I was like, this symbol means single crochet because it's obviously a single crochet around, and this symbol means double, and this symbol means, 3
That's
together.
great.
And
Did it.
that's how desperate I was for this pattern. And I translated the whole pattern just from my little knowledge of crochet stitches. And like, okay, this has to mean, that because it's
Wow.
increase and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I did it.
That is crazy.
Proudest moment of my life, Maria.
Wow. Well, the Mushu that I have was a direct translation, like a literal Google translation from the Russian that is free.
Yeah.
And I started doing Mushu for the Year of the Dragon last year. And in the end, I sold that one, and I was commissioned another one again last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at it, I was like, I want this pattern. And then I found somebody had Google translated, and it was so bad, the translation,
Yeah.
but I was so inspired and so desperate to do this Mushu that I overcame it. It's like I actually made sense of whatever it was being said there, and I created, I was able to faithfully create Mushu.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So now I've done it twice. I have the weird translated pattern.
Sure.
And now I can go back and say, I know what this means.
Oh God, aren't we wonderful? Aren't we
Yes.
like the best? Shouldn't we
Yeah.
work for the CIA?
Yes.
We're
Yes. And yes.
The things we go through to just make a good, because it's so hard to find a pattern to look exactly the way you want it to look like.
Yes.
That's why I write my own patterns, because it's almost impossible. And what you call it? What was I gonna say? Do you, the very few times that you do
Mhm.
write your own patterns, do you gatekeep or do you share?
No, I share because I barely do anything. I like to share my knowledge in a sense, like, hey, how about you do this, or how about you do that? Like I said, I've never really made my pattern. Whatever I did was modified from the what
Gotcha.
yarn. Yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean. So you take an existing pattern and then you just tweak it to make
Yes.
it. Yeah.
To make it what I wanted. Yeah.
Totes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's memes of destruction. The superhero in words. There we go. Oh, memes
Hi,
is
means
a
of
great.
destruction. How
Yeah.
are you?
Memes is an awesome guy.
Hey.
He's always dropping by my channel, and he has his own amazing for geniuses channel though.
For geniuses.
Yeah, for geniuses, because he talks about these amazing things. He knows that I understand almost nothing from it, but I like to listen to it anyway. He talks about black holes, and he talks about all these mathematical, physical, from physics stuff. It's so cool.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's super cool, but it's for geniuses and for people who are super smart.
Oh, not me. But it sounds interesting. Memes of destruction.
It sounds so cool. Once I was just I think I was working on some sketch card that I was on, and I was just listening to him to talking about black holes and and the radius, what was it? The radius of a black hole, and you know what? And we times it by this, and you know what? And it was whew, that's way over my head.
Yeah, no, we struggle counting stitches on yarn, dude. You kidding me?
That's the way to put it.
Excuse me. First of all, you and I just talked about translating whole freaking patterns from different languages.
Yeah.
Still, I think very impressive of us.
It is very impressive. Yeah.
We're our own type of geniuses. Thank you.
It's true. It's so true.
Yes. What you call it? Yeah. No, I can't. I gatekeep. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay,
If
fine.
I actually like figure something out
Yeah.
that's like that doesn't exist anywhere on the internet,
Okay.
and I'm like, I worked really hard for this. I'm like, I don't sell it either. I don't try to make money off of it. That's not my thing. That's not
Okay.
my jam.
Okay.
I'll sell my work, but I won't sell my patterns because
Okay.
I'm like, I did this. I came up with a pattern for Among Us characters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and because all I wanted was an Among Us character that you could take the top off, and it
Okay.
shows like the dead Among Us, like the
Oh,
bone
yes.
underneath,
Yes.
whatever.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And those exist. Those 100% exist. People, it's not an original idea or anything, blah blah blah. But every pattern I saw, no offense to those people, you're lovely people, it didn't look right.
Okay. So you created your own.
So I created my own,
Okay.
and it's I got pat myself on the back. Gorgeous, awesome, super duper. Mine is the best in the whole world. So I post like, hey, and because I sell them also. I made
Okay.
them in all different colors, and I post them, and so a bunch of other crocheters, see them, and they're like, "What's the pattern? I must make this." And I just like, I'm sorry. And not only
Fair
that,
enough.
to be fair, like a lot of times when I write patterns, it's really like in a way where only I understand anyway. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, okay, like, okay, this stitch doesn't really fit this way, so I know to, do, a decrease stitch here to make it tight on this side, and so, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, even if I did share the pattern with other people, they'd be like, what the hell does this mean?
It's true. No, those are facts. And I can understand because I mean these people that do like they pay or they create these patterns and they sell these patterns, I mean their work, even though like honest people will not resell their patterns, there are other people who like will translate the pattern and sell them as their own. And it does happen, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
I guess it's like, well, that's kind of out of your hands once you decide to sell the pattern, and they make like hundreds of dollars off of those patterns. I kid you not.
Yeah.
Because it's a non, like it's not physical, so you don't run out. It just keeps uploaded. It's just there to download.
Yeah, right. And like, even though like all these lovely people who are like, you can use my pattern, but please credit me when you sell them, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Nobody's crediting nobody.
No, it's true. You kind of forget also. I mean, I genuinely forget when I sometimes sell my patterns or I put them up. I don't put them up anymore, so I guess that's the end of that. But
But I get it. Yeah,
but
totally.
I get it, and it's true, and I try to be honest. But you know what? Sometimes I'm just forgetful, and I just want to put it up there, and I mean that's it.
Right. It's just like, oh, look what I made.
Yeah. I do say sometimes like this is from Crafty Intentions, thing, but then that's it. It's like I'm not going to put it on like a piece of like paper. It's saying this is Crafty Intentions. Like no, I'm just going to sell it. I'm just going to send it off.
Right. Yeah, I don't. You figure it out.
Right. Okay. That's kind of like your pattern, right?
Right. You figure it out. What you call it? On my channel, I'm starting to do crochet tutorials.
Nice.
So like, hopefully, I can like help people like learn enough to write their own and figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's good.
I'll do. But no, I work too hard.
But I can understand. Oh yeah, and you're entitled to your own thing, like your own patterns. It's like if you don't want to sell them, they're your things. It's your intellectual property.
Right. Okay.
I don't make patterns. I just make the big ones. I just make the physical ones. And if somebody's having any issues with something, I would help them out. Hey, try this.
Oh yes, of course. Like
that's all. That's like what I would do.
Yeah, I'm totally open. I tell people all the time, like, if you need help with any, you have any questions,
Yeah.
like, absolutely message me on Discord, on Twitter, whatever. Like Shan actually, she wants to learn crochet. She's learning how to crochet.
Hmm.
I did, like, videos for her on
Hmm.
Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, absolutely. That I'm all about. Yeah, helping people, teaching people.
Hmm.
You know,
Well,
absolutely.
shout out to the tutorials because that's how I learned how to crochet. Like nobody taught me. My
Yeah,
mom knows how to crochet. My grandmothers knew how to crochet. They did not teach me. I learned because of necessity, and I got literally hooked. It's like I loved it. So,
yeah.
um,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, Maria.
so
Like, what a time to
yeah,
want to learn something
yeah,
where all we have to do is, like, look it up.
yep.
You
It's
know what I'm
all
saying?
there.
It's all there.
It's all there. It's my at the tip of your fingers.
Yeah, and, like, I tell people, like, you don't need this. People learn different ways. The way I learned, I didn't do, like, really tutorial. Like, I picked something that I wanted to make, and then I looked up each stitch
Yeah,
as I came to it.
yeah.
And that's how I even learned how to, like, read a pattern. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And you made all the mistakes, and, you're like, "I don't need to count. Who counts?"
Oh, oh.
And you learn that you need to count real quick.
I don't know about you, but I like to make myself miserable, and I always start at the deep end. So it's like when I learned how to crochet for two reasons. One, because I needed to get my only niece uh, a gift for Christmas, and I'm really broke, and I was broke back then,
Okay.
and I'm still broke back now. So it's like no, this girl's gonna have something original made by her aunt, like her
Aw.
auntie, her
Yeah.
aunt.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what is the easiest thing? It's like I know how to embroider, like cross stitch, but it's like, oh, it's way too long. It's like, how about crocheting? That looks easy enough. So so I started off, it's like, okay, you start off like what you're doing, like granny squares, or like you go back and
Yeah,
forth.
you do your single stitches back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I started off with a beanie. Like like a beat literally did not know how to read a pattern. I did not know what a single crochet is, nothing.
And a
And I'm
magic
like,
circle is, like, the worst thing to
and the
start
and
if you have
I
no
yeah,
idea what you're doing.
and I started with a beanie with a magic circle. Not even it's like, okay. And then I also had to give gifts, like thank you gifts to people who had been helping me out. And I'm like, I need something quick, fast, and easy. So it's like, I might as well. So I learned how to crochet that way. And I looked up tutorials at that time. And I'm like, and my hands were so cramped when I started off,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because, and some people who knew how to crochet really like teased me on how I grab the crochet, because I grab it like a knife. Like literally like a knife, and it's like, no, you got to grab it like a pencil, right?
No, don't
And I'm
ever.
like,
No. People who don't know how to crochet out there who's listening to this, there is no correct way to hold a hook.
thank you,
Okay? You
thank
hold
you.
it the way you're comfortable with. I hold it the way you hold it. I do the same thing. It's yeah. Yeah, like
Like,
that.
yeah, like this, right? Yeah, it's like a knife. I just use it like a knife, and
Yeah.
then I saw the tutorials like, now wrap around this
Yeah.
and
Oh,
this, and I'm like,
forget that. No.
and I'm like, I'm just gonna grab it. Like I literally grab it with my 3 fingers, and then that's it. And then with my 2 fingers, I grab the project, and that's how I do it. Like there's no wrapping around, there's no doing
Yeah.
this and then
Yeah.
getting all mixed up. I mean, I admire those people who do that. I genuinely do.
Yeah. Good for
But
them.
I could not do it for myself. It's like, okay, well, I'll just do what works for me.
Yeah. Now, if you want, I posted a tutorial on my, I did a tutorial stream on my channel a few weeks ago. If you watch it, it's almost not a tutorial. It's me. It's just me going, do whatever the hell you want.
Because it's true. It's like you gotta do. And I had once a kid who wanted like crochet classes online because it was a pandemic, and she saw that I was working on some really amazing project. By then I had like acquired the skills, and she's like, "Oh, teacher, can I learn? Can I learn?" I'm like, "No, girl, I don't give classes like crochet classes, especially online." But the mom was persistent, like, "I'll pay you whatever you want," and I'm like, "Oh, now that's talking."
Right. Oh,
All
money
right,
high.
okay. It's like okay, we can work on that. So I accepted. So we had like every week. So I would say, okay, I'm gonna teach you like how to like the basics, and you're gonna grab the crochet however you want. Go to your grandma, ask her how to grab the crochet. I am not going to impose the way I grab it, but I
Right.
grab it like this.
Right.
And the yarn, I grab it with my 3 fingers, but go to your grandma and ask her to teach you because like she lived with her grandma. So it's like,
Okay.
or the grandma lived with them, so it's like, okay, my grandma said I had to grab it like this. Do what your grandma says. Do it. Just do it. Grandma's wise. Grandma is good. So it's like, and that's and I taught her like what nobody taught me. It's like, okay, now we're gonna do like chain. So we're gonna do this and this. Now, no, the other way around. All this on the camera, right?
Yeah.
On Zoom. And she got bored after a while, which I knew it was going to happen, but I might as
Yeah.
well cash in whatever
Mhm.
like the mom
Yeah.
was able to give. It's like, okay. And but I taught her like step by step. It's like, okay, now, and I gave her homework.
Good.
It's like, now for next class, you are going to do 20 uh 20 things. No, oh, I did it day by day. Okay, so you're gonna do 20 chains on Monday. The next day, you're gonna add 5 more chains. That's 25 chains. The next day, Tuesday, you're gonna add 5 more. That's 30 chains. So it's like little by little, she got like bigger and bigger and bigger. So I just like said like step by step.
Yeah.
And then she ended up doing some like really nice things. Like her grandma did help her and stuff like that. And she got bored afterwards, but I mean,
Sure.
she had the skills, right?
Yeah.
She learned like the basics, and I try to teach her patterns. Like, if you learn how to read patterns, you are good to go. You are so set in life.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Because that's all you need.
That's
Just Pinterest.
yeah, Pinterest and and how to read. You
And
know
how
how
to
to read.
read.
You know how to read, and you have Pinterest on that phone, on that like latest iPhone that you have. You're good to go.
Yep. Yep. Loves me some Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest is my friend.
Yeah, that's 100% like the beginning of me crocheting. That's all I did was just I'm on Pinterest, just looking at new patterns. Like that looks cute. I want to make that, and then just do, and that's how I
Yep.
learned every stitch. That's how I learned each stitch. Vima's crochet said, "Tiny, I subscribed. Thank you so much, Vima. Did you subscribe to my YouTube or my Rumble? Because on YouTube, I don't post on YouTube anymore. They keep taking down my videos."
Really? And why is that?
I think it's because I play music
Oh.
and I say certain words they don't like, but but yeah, I think mostly it's because I play music. Because crochet streams get quiet,
Yeah, they do.
Well,
Well, my art streams are usually with music, but I go to Chosic, which is a free platform for like copy-free writing music.
Yeah.
So I haven't had any issues, thankfully.
Yeah, a lot of people suggested that. My problem is like if I'm listening to music, I like listening to like recognizable music because I like singing along to it.
Okay.
Because I'm an idiot,
Okay.
but like,
and Rumble doesn't do that to you?
Nope.
Oh.
You can do whatever you want on Rumble, obviously to a limit, but like, yeah, that's so far they do not have any copyright strikes on Rumble.
Nice.
Yeah. So all my streams on Rumble, come on down, Vima. The water's fine. Yeah, give Rumble a shot. And plus, it's the people on Rumble are like super amazing. It's like tiny little club where everyone, because we're all doing the same thing.
Okay.
We're all streaming. We're all just like, just hanging
Relaxing.
out,
Yeah.
doing what we love, doing what we like, whether it's art or gaming or whatever. And then we just like support each other. We just hang out with each other. And it's like super duper fun. Like Shan Chan, I met on Rumble, Patty Quinn, I met on Rumble, and neither one of them crochet. They just hang out with me.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's
There
so
it is.
funny. Yeah. It's like I'm buddies with a bunch of like gamer, like my crochet streams, the chat are filled with a bunch of gamers. Like dudes who never know what is that knitting? What is that, a mitten? They
Oh
don't know.
my gosh.
And they just hang out though. They just like hang out with me in the chat. And I laugh every single time I have people in my chat during my crochet streams. And my crochet streams are some of the more popular streams I do. Like if you look at my numbers,
Really?
if you look at the numbers on my
Wow.
channel, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's soothing. Maybe they like just leaving it on in the background, because obviously I also talk. I
Yeah.
do very like chat heavy talks on my channel. So it's me yelling into the microphone, whether I'm checking out a news article, crocheting or whatever, and then having full conversations with people in my chat. And it's just people just hanging out with me, talking to me, and yelling with me in their own homes. And we
Okay.
just hang out. Yeah, we just hang out. And like I said, every time I do a crochet stream, I'm hysterically laughing at how many people are in my chat. Most of them gamer dudes, just talking to me about their day, and or whatever subject comes up, and they hang out with me, and it's like, what are you crocheting today? And it's like the same thing, dude.
There ain't no change.
Ain't no change. And a lot of them are like, oh, my wife also crochets and stuff like that, which is nice. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's, yeah, come on down to Rumble, guys. Super fun, super nice people. Yeah, Shan says, love that Rumble fam. Yeah, it's the people on Rumble. That's the big appeal, honestly. So much fun.
So here's I saw this interesting note. It's like, so I'm trying to learn how to draw anatomy. Pinterest is no longer a place that I go to. It's true. It is because it is. No, it used to be my go place for drawing references, but now everything is replaced with AI images. And it's true. A lot of
Yeah.
that is happening, and it's happening also. I have had the same experience with the crochet. That I do have to read the description before I go onto the site, because they give you one image and then you go to the site and it's a completely different thing. Like, oh, okay.
Yep. I always look for the photos that people who bought the pattern post.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you'll get a better idea of what it actually looks like, and then people are, be like, this is fake. That's the other thing. Like, people are selling AI generated patterns that aren't real, because AI can't write a pattern yet.
Right. That
No one can write. Everybody out there, there's no machine that crochets. There's no AI that can write a pattern.
no.
Okay.
Not yet. At least not yet.
Not yet. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you though, Maria. I don't see how. I don't see how even AI would be able to tell you when to do a double crochet, when to do a 3 together, when to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's so custom. I can't imagine AI being able to give like a computer generated, because it has to learn, right? That's how AI works. It just learns everything and then spews it out to you. But crochet is so custom.
It's very physical. Yeah.
It is physical.
It's a physical thing. It's like you have to have the yarn in real life in order to be able to make it, and then you have to see how it looks.
Right. And also, like, to be able to know which yarn can do what, and you know what I'm saying, knowing the sizes and the everything else. It's I think crochet will be the one thing that saves people from AI.
Okay. Well, Tabitha says, I actually have a friend that asked the Twitter AI for a crochet pattern. She gave it a try, and I think she made a successful cute Pikachu. So it could be that it snatched another Pikachu from somebody
I
else.
think probably.
It could have happened
Yeah.
because that's what AI does. It's like AI does was it brings in like the general ideas that already people have posted.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think if you're like AI, crochet pattern for a pumpkin, shit like that, like stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that I get. But if I still think like if people want to learn to crochet, that's not the way to do it.
No, I guess not.
100%.
And then Shen Chen says, yeah, crochet is physical. No, crochet is physical in 3D and uses hands, fingers, dexterity. I'm assuming that it says hands instead of hands, but,
Yeah.
but hands, fingers, dexterity. Yeah, it's true. And well, AI stinks at that. Well, I mean, I guess it's like AI doesn't have hands, so
It sure don't. It sure don't. Um yeah, so this is what this see Maria, you and I, this is what we're doing. We're saving society. That's what we're doing. One stitch at a time, Maria.
we are the one. We are the chosen
we
one.
are the
We are the chosen.
chosen.
We'll bring balance to the crochet.
But yeah, with art though, AI, I totally get people who do, do graphic art, paper art. I feel for them, man. I totally get it. What a shame. What a AI will be great for a lot of things and absolutely destructive for many other
Yeah.
things. Absolutely.
So, yeah, absolutely no way that was an original pattern. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for like AI to produce something in that sense. But that's something that a lot of artists are talking about right now, like how AI images are going to impact our industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I messed up again.
Oh no.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Just one more round and then I'm finished the other little foot. I can understand people who, like, for example, teachers.
Yeah.
Who are not artists. Elementary school teachers use a lot of images. They're not artists. They don't have the dexterity. They even don't have the patience for it, and they want to use images, like really nice images. So they go to AI and say, create me like this scene of whatever I want to teach. Or it's like, I can understand that because that is very useful for a person who is not an artist and really wants to like make use of that.
Sure.
However, on the other side, it's like, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot going on with the book industry, and people are paying lots of money for artists to create beautiful covers and dust covers, and on like even on the borders of the books, they're all painted. And somebody had to do that. So these are like custom made and then they're printed. So I don't know. It's like if AI can take away that that business from a real artist,
and they will, and they are 100%.
And they are.
Yeah.
So
it's so funny that Tabitha brought up anatomy art because on my stream yesterday we were just joking about it because I'm not going to go into it, but I showed like a part of the anatomy from like some medical website or whatever, and there was an illustration of it, describing the surgery. And one of the people in my chats, one of the guys in my chats, noticed that the artist signed under the anatomy illustration. They're like,
Okay.
"Oh my god, they put their signature under this
Uh-huh.
piece of anatomy." And we're like, "Oh my god." And we were joking about how, like, like this artist was trying to claim like this body part. Like, I drew this, damn it. Like,
Wow. Okay.
but
And don't start picking on me, Tabitha. I would have messed up, Maria. Get it together. She's been picking on me.
oh goodness.
No, I got it right. I got it right, Tabitha. No worries. This stitch is gonna come out gorgeous.
I
Besides,
made the top a little too long, by the way. So
okay.
I just folded it in, and I'm
Okay.
folding it in.
There you see. Nobody would have known.
Yeah, see?
Actually, nobody knows that I did mess up on one of the legs, but nobody's gonna notice it.
Nobody knows anything. What you call it? But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of AI. I'm not one of those people who are like excited about it. As as someone, and maybe it's because
Mhm.
I do, artsy crap, and I can write, and I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, and the people who don't do any of that stuff are like, thank God, like, and I
Yeah.
get it, but it's like, well, if you can't do it, you shouldn't be doing it.
Ouch. Ask somebody else to do it. But then there's the free stuff. I mean, AI is free, so I mean, that's the whole thing.
You can ask AI for advice.
Yeah.
You can use AI for therapy. 110%.
Really?
I implore you, and don't do it. I don't want to know
I'm not
your
gonna do
problems.
it.
I don't want to your issues. I want you to do it, Maria. After the stream, whatever you're having issues with, okay. And if you do have a therapist, whatever you would talk to your therapist about, okay. I want you to go to ChatGPT, and I want you to type in what you're going through. I'm like, I'm doing this,
Oh
or
boy. No.
there's
I don't think I could do that.
do it, or make something up. Something one of your friends is going through.
Okay.
Take one of the issues she's been crying to you about, and and just type.
And what am I gonna expect?
You're going to expect a full therapy session. I'm not even joking. And they will be like, I'm so sorry you're going through this, and I'm so glad you've come to me to talk about this. Sometimes people, and I'm not joking, Maria, like legit advice. Like legit. And it's I've been through therapy. I messed up in the head. I've made therapists drop me because I'm so screwed up. And I gave it a shot because just for
Funsies.
S&Gs. And I was like, holy cow! Yeah, years of wasted copays.
Wow.
I implore you to give it a shot, and just to see how intelligent and creepy
That's
AI
creepy.
is.
No, that's creepy. That's not intelligent. That's creepy.
Super creepy. Super duper duper creepy. Yeah, whatever deep dark issue that you're having that you won't even share with your therapist, I want you to type it into ChatGPT.
Oh boy. No, I'd be scared. I'd be way scared.
You start your question with asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
I don't think ChatGPT would care if it's asking for a friend
No,
or not.
They don't care. But yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, AI, people are writing songs on AI. Suno is magical. I use Suno for, my intro music, my all that stuff.
Okay.
I think most people are doing it. It's insane. And all you have to do is be like, pop, hip hop, electronic song about my feet, whatever.
I've seen this guy on a reel on Reels that does asking AI to create a song about a country song about Mountain Dew. And they made a legit good country song
Yes.
on Mountain Dew.
Yes. Legit.
Wow.
Some of these songs are amazing. I have a Rumble buddy. I have a streaming Rumble buddy who he just like he asks if he likes our intro music or whatever. He literally just asks us for the download file so he can listen to it as a playlist. Because he just likes the music. Because it's legit good music.
Maybe I love instrumental music when I'm working. Maybe I can get something. But then again, like Chosick actually uses like real people. So I don't know if I can get myself.
Give it a shot. Have you tried Suno yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Okay,
Maria,
okay.
you're missing out.
Okay. I
Yeah.
will try it.
I'm telling you, I think Shan Chan made a whole album using Suno.
Wow.
Whole album. Yeah, yeah, for funsy, right? Write a intro music to your channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one for my crochet streams also. I have one for my crochet streams, and it's so cute. It's so cute. And you can use any style, and you don't even have to be like, oh, a hip hop song about. No, you can combine different styles. You could be like pop, hip hop, electronic, trap music, female vocals.
I don't even know how that's gonna end. Oh my gosh.
It's super fun. And I just like about a streamer named Maria, also called Geeky Crochet, who crochets and chats. And that's literally all you have to say, and they will figure it out and write full freaking lyrics for you.
Wow.
Yeah, and they'll give you Suno will give you 3 versions to choose from.
Okay.
They'll write one set of lyrics with 3 different versions of music to choose from. And the free version will allow you to do this, I think, 3 or 5 times, I forget. Like a day.
A day.
Yeah, a day. I think every day it renews, and you're allowed to keep asking for a redo at 3 to 5 times.
I thought it was like a month.
No, it's a day. So if you're like, oh, I ran out of tries, you just wait till the next day, and then remember, each try is 3 choices.
Wow.
So they give you like 9 to 15 choices for free every day.
How do they earn money with this?
Because people pay for it. So people who
That's crazy.
Yeah, who want to do this for a living or whatever. I don't know, or just like more choices. Also, like I think like the lyrics you can with the paid version, the lyrics are a little racier if you want them to be, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, you it's just more options. With the paid version. It's not necessary. I don't pay for it.
I don't have money right now to pay for it, so
yeah, we're not paying for anything. We're not writing Nicki Minaj music. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're not talking about like twerking. It's we're Christian, you know, like it's fine.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've finished my pads.
Yeah, I see. So cute. I love it.
They're cute. So I'm going to be sewing those babies on. And I feel accomplished because I have finished the feet. Right?
You should feel accomplished. Yeah.
I finished the 2 ears. That's 1 ear. And then the other one that has a rip on it. There it is.
Cute. So cute.
Oh, no, wait. It's on the other side. So this. I got to sew those babies on.
Oops. Did I go too low? Oh, I don't care.
You're going to have fire on it. So
that's what I figured. Like any spots that I screwed up on the edges, I'll just cover with fire.
There you go. It's like, it's going to be fine.
I'm sucking on a cough drop, guys. I'm so sorry if it's annoying you.
No, that's okay.
I'm dying slowly. So
killing myself. No, I don't want. Okay, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to have copyright issues. And now I have to look up for. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look up some jointy. How do you call these? Joint. I know I have them. Plastic joints. There they are.
Plastic joints. There you go.
Plastic joints. Amazon. Let's see. So we got plastic joints. There's so many. Okay. 15 millimeters, I think, is a good size.
I think I just got like all different sizes. I think there's like one pack that comes with different sizes.
Really?
That's the one I got on. Yeah, I think that's the one I got on
Okay.
Amazon. Because you never know.
You never. It's true.
Yeah, never
But-
know.
But the problem is that I'm doing so many different things. I don't want to like too many. Is it plastic connectors? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. That's weird.
Joint.
For amigurumi. I'm just gonna put amigurumi. Amigurumi.
Yeah.
I'm brushing up. So I'm doing Duolingo actually, and I'm learning Japanese again.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
you'll know more than I do.
No, it's fun because I learned Japanese when I was young because of all the anime, and my mom was really smart. She's like, "Oh, really? You want to learn Japanese? That's great. Let's do it." Because it's a language. It's like
Right.
if I said I wanted to learn German, Russian, or even Croatian, she would have agreed anyway. Oh, there it is. It's a 35 set of joints, different color. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my wish list so that I don't lose it. Because I know I'm gonna lose it. And then I'll get it later. There it is. Okay. By Bonnie. I'm just kind of there we are.
Isn't that great? Isn't that freaking great? That you can just be like, I need this.
It's at the tip of, and at the same time, it kind of scares me because then you can over buy stuff, and I'm like,
Oh,
no,
I
don't.
100% do that. I 100% overbuy.
I can't overbuy. I just have to it's like I have to take it easy. But anyway, we gotta start wrapping up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to see your thing finished.
It's not finished, but I feel kind of accomplished because I started working on the
Gosh,
top.
it's so cute. It's so adorable.
I know.
Look at his smile.
Hey, little smile, and I made the little signs.
Wait, signs? You made signs for it?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be an emotional support dumpster fire. So here's this.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, you actually did it.
Yeah. I had a buddy order one because these were popular for a while, and so a buddy ordered one for her desk, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a bunch of them.
That is so cute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make a bunch of them in different colors, and then put them on my Ko-fi store.
Oh, you sell on Ko-fi.
Yeah, I like Ko-fi because it's free.
Okay.
And they don't take too much from you.
Yeah.
When you sell,
Well, you got to make some sort of profit, but I understand.
Yeah, look at the
It's
the
so
lamination. It kind of, you can't really see on camera.
No,
but it like hollows.
Yeah, it's hollowed. Yeah.
It's so cute. I think I found this lamination paper on Amazon also, and it's just like, as big sticker sheets of overlay.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what I did. And
oh,
isn't that nice?
That is so adorable.
Yeah.
No, that is great.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
What's coming up with you?
What?
Why don't you tell the chat what you have coming up?
Well, Guys, you can follow me on rumble.com at Tiny Panda Face. Please follow me. I am
Down in the description below.
Thank you
in the
so much.
description.
Just a tiny little Asian pink panda bear screaming to a microphone.
With her boba. I did not bring my boba. I wanted to bring boba. I didn't bring it.
So in the Midwest, there's not too much boba.
You're kidding.
They're starting to sprout, and which makes me happy. That's the only time I like it when things become trendy, because it's like, oh, good, I'm in the middle of nowhere and I can still get it. Because I mean, keep in mind, I left New York, so like everything was in New York, and now I moved to the Midwest, and I'm like, oh, I have nothing here. So, but it's nice. But what you call it? But yes, please follow me on Rumble, Tiny Panda Face. You can also follow me on X.com, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, at Tiny Panda Face. Twix. And my Discord also, if you want to join my Discord. It's just light, airy, friendly. We just banter. It's super cool. And yeah, if you like chats, if you like
Your
chat
camera.
about good conversation. I know this camera's stupid. I promise.
Let's see. There you go.
Yeah, my camera doesn't normally do this. This is dumb. Hate it. It's better than this, guys. I promise.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on, Maria. This is super fun.
Thank you for. It's been such a fun chat. We've talked from how to kill coral snakes to AI to we are saving the world through crochet. We have touched everything under the sun. I do not. It has been wow. That has been one heck of a conversation.
Yes, and look at your feet. Look at your stitch feet.
Oh yeah.
Cute.
And thank you, Shin Chin, for the compliment for the little ears. They are super cute. I am very, very happy. So I'm not actually doing this for anybody. This is just a thing that I wanted to do since Lilo and Stitch was like Lilo and Stitch was on like the movie theaters, and some people liked it, some people didn't. Everybody's has their opinion. So yes, I did finish in a lapse of 2.5 hours, thankfully.
Yes, and we completely we chose to ignore that she didn't do a color change.
Yeah,
we're gonna tell everybody you meant.
Yes, I
do that.
You know what? I did my own thing.
Yeah,
Did my own thing.
Absolutely.
So, and what's coming up with me? I've been streaming some Zelda Link to the Past. I may be doing that tomorrow, this afternoon. I think it's I'm gonna be pretty busy, so I'll probably like game on my own. But tomorrow I'll try to do some gaming on my Kick channel and my YouTube channel. And then on Tuesday, I'm gonna be on Jacob Ironside's channel talking about what was it? Season 2 episodes, I don't know about what, but the X-Files. That's it. We're going to be talking about the X-Files. Yes.
He's 1,000 years later.
That doesn't matter. Classics are classics, and they will never disappear. So, Maria can now
tell the gaming chat I said hi. Yay. That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be happening. And then always next week, on Art and Tales every Thursday, I'm on YouTube and Kick if I'm going solo, or not just on YouTube if I have a guest. I do not have a guest next week, so I'm just gonna be I'm flying solo, and I don't know what I do. I generally don't know what I do on those streams. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna finish Link that I have. It's like, oh, okay, I'll finish Link. It's like, oh no, I think I'll start off a new one. So like I just start off a new project. I don't know.
As we do.
Yeah. It's like, you'll find out when the day comes. It's like,
yeah.
Because yes, the truth is out there, memes. The truth is out there. And no, Tara, I cannot say that I showed my feet on the stream.
Yes, you can.
No, I showed Stitch's feet, not my feet.
You're owner of those feet.
Okay. Yeah, it does go. It's like, and creatives it's true. Creatives go to the flow. How many projects do you have? It's like, I have the crochet project, I have the link project, I have a like a sketch card that I have to finish. I've
Good
not
Lord.
finished that. I have 2 commissions that I have to do.
Yeah,
I
have a
just
commission.
I just finished this Ahsoka Tano bookmark in watercolor.
Oh, beautiful.
So
That's gorgeous. Speaking of Chanel, by the way, I'm one of the commissions is a Kirby.
Oh no.
She wants a Kirby Abraham Lincoln.
That is creative.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a Kirby and then make a Abraham Lincoln beard and top hat for her out of Chanel.
Oh, please
And that should
send
be
me the
so
link.
fun.
Send me the picture of that.
Yes, I will. Also, you mentioned that you're going to be a guest. I'm also going to be I co-op play gameplay with my homies on Rumble a lot as well. Follow me on X and Discord, guys, so you know when I'm co-oping on other people's streams and channels, such as this one and other
Nice.
cool guys. Yes, Maria, this was super fun. Thank you so much.
We gotta do this again.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, also keep in mind, this is the first time Maria and I have met.
Yes, we did not meet, genuinely.
Yeah, we've never talked before. We've never met before. We didn't know how we would jive.
Nope.
I thought this was great.
This is perfect. This was so awesome.
This was great. Very risky on our part, but we did it.
Anyway, remember to subscribe. Thank you for the new people who have subscribed. Hit that notification bell so that you guys know when I'm on. And if you can leave a little comment on any other videos so that your subscription does not disappear, because that's what happens on YouTube, that would be very grateful. But just for just one comment somewhere in some previous video so that the algorithm, YouTube does unsubscribe people if you are not active on it. So just what happens. But yeah, thank you so much. And remember to check out all the description box below is everything. So everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Dumpster.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.